How can I help you? Always responsive, supportive, and kind. She does everything with imagination and humor. Carla is creative, talented, and a true perfectionist. And Andrea Smith, who cannot be here. Andrea works miracles with children learning to read, turning something that can seem intimidating into a fun and exciting experience. She is insightful, honest, and sincere. Andrea's knowledge and creativity make her a gifted teacher. Okay, Miss Miller, could you please come up to present to Phyllis Rosenthal and Franine Sarah.
With you and for you is such an important thing to do. So after they get their little gift, you may woo as much as you want. The definition of a pioneer is a person who is among the first to a school. You guys know a ton about pioneers. In fact, the first grade has Colonial Day. They learn about the pioneers. The Parshat Lech we learn about Abraham. Listening to Hashem and going to a place he has nowhere to go. He's a pioneer. Phyllis Rosenthal is a pioneer in education. She's a pioneer for children who are different. She is thoughtful, gentle, encouraging, and helpful. She is dedicated and supportive of her teachers, parents, and her children. Phyllis is generous with both time, and she gives out a lot of chocolate. Mazel tov, Phyllis. 20 years of service at GHA for Mrs. Sarah. Did you know that we have famous designers roaming around our school? Michael Kors, Calvin Klein, Halston, Chanel, Kate Spade. They come to your classes. They see you at lunch. They spend a lot of time in my office. I knew very little and know very little about labels. But Mrs. Sarah knows a lot. She fraternizes, she's friends with all of these famous designers every day. She's organized, professional, and efficient at school. And she always looks in tip-top shape, as they say in South Africa. She's ready to help students, parents, and teachers who need her advice and guidance. She even sometimes changes her mind if she disagrees with you. She works hard. She makes schedules that seem impossible work. She loves her middle schoolers. She loves her faculty. And she loves GHA. And I love her. Thank you, Franine, for always giving me your best.
But do you know that there are people who have been here 25 years? And those two people are Israel Robinson and Susan Robinson.
He always searches for new ways to reach students and help them make meaningful connections to their Judaism. Rabbi Robinson's happy disposition and ready smile make him beloved by everyone here at GHA. Somehow they have the same last name. I don't know how that happened. Models curiosity and lifelong learning for her students in her constant quest to develop her knowledge and skills. Kind, helpful, and fun. Susan makes everyone feel valued. She is a supportive and challenging teacher, honoring the spirit of each child. Mazel tov, Susan.